Hi guys, if you're a plant lover like I am, and if you want to grow something that's edible or something that looks beautiful or something that's very nutritious, I think this video is a right fit for you. So many of us are very confused about what to grow in summer or monsoon. So in today's video, I'll talk to you about 5 different type of plants which you can definitely grow in summer or monsoon, and I'll also talk to you about the potting mix that would be very suitable for each and every kind of plant I'm talking about in this video. So if you want to know more about what to grow in summer or monsoon, I think you should definitely give this video a try. So first of all, I'll talk to you about a category of plants or a plant I'm definitely showing you in this video, which is Sadabahar or periwinkle. So it comes in different colors, one of which is white, other you are seeing on the screen, that is pink. It also comes in dark pink color and many more colors possible. So periwinkle or Sadabahar is a kind of plant that loves sunlight in rainy season. It's a plant that requires well drained soil. The soil I showed you in the previous part of video, it had 50% of garden soil that you can easily get at whatever place you are living, and 30% it had coco peat, and 20% it has compost, that means खाद, गोबर की खाद, or maybe compost you have made at your own home. So that requires or suffice whatever you need for the plant. Other than that, it requires watering once a day, and if it's extremely hot, then maybe twice a day, that is once in morning and once in evening. Other than that, it doesn't require much care, and it will give you at least 10 to 12 flowers. If it's big in size as mine, it will easily give you 10 to 15 flowers in a day, if not more. The only thing you have to take care of is, if a flower is died or dried completely, just remove it so that the plant can use its energy to produce more good leaves and flowers. Other than that, it doesn't require much care and it will look beautiful in your balcony. So I think there is no reason you should definitely not give this a go. The second type of plant I'm talking about over here are edible plants, and what I'm showing you is green chili. Growing green chili at home is very easy, and people use different methods of growing green chili. One of them is taking a matured chili, and the other is taking a dried red chili and taking its seeds out and just sowing them in the soil. The result you are seeing on the screen is after 3 to 4 weeks. So it will take you 2 to 3 months, and you can easily grow your own chilies at home. The soil requirement is same as Sadabahar, which is 50% of garden soil, 30% of coco peat, and 20% of whatever compost you want to use. That can be organic matter as well. That will easily suffice to the requirements of green chili. And what weather do green chili likes? Green chilies like hot and humid weather. It should not be extremely hot, otherwise the chili plants would die. But my plant, it's the temperature 30 to 35 degrees the temperature, and my plant is thriving. So I think there is absolutely no reason you should not grow green chili at your home. You can definitely give it a go, and I hope it gives you good results. The third plant you are seeing on the screen is holy basil. I think every Indian household has holy basil plant. It's good for immunity, it is used for worshipping, and I think there are many more reasons. It actually, make the germs or little insects, it repels little insects, and it definitely helps immunity boosting as well. So this is the correct timing for having a holy basil. If you are not having it already at your home, I think you should definitely give this a go. And holy basil is one plant you should definitely water every single day, as it loves watering, it loves wet soil, and yeah, that's it. I think holy basil is something you should definitely give a go if you are not already having it at your home, please. The fourth plant, or the fourth, it's also of different category, that is Morpankhi or Thuja. Morpankhi, if you have seen or noticed, it's used as boundary of many gardens in India, or maybe outside India as well. So Morpankhi is one kind of flower or plant that requires either warm weather or that requires rainy weather. It becomes extremely green and happy in rainy season. So if you are observing, the upper part of this Morpankhi is very green because it just rained last night. So I think Morpankhi is one flower. Why am I saying flower again and again? I think Morpankhi is one plant you can definitely give a go, because the soil requirement is almost similar to other plants which I am discussing in this video, and it looks beautiful. The only thing is it's an outdoor plant, so try to keep it outside, or try to keep it at a spot where it gives 5 to 6 hours of direct sunlight. Now the next plant you are watching on the screen is moong dal. What I am showing you over here is microgreen of moong dal. Microgreens are very easy to grow, and there is absolutely no reason a beginner should not grow microgreen. You just have to throw a handful of moong dal in your soil, and after 2 to 3 days you will get to see the results if the soil is warm. So I think I'll have to dedicate a full video to microgreens, and maybe that video will come next week. So if you like the video, please subscribe to the channel and please hit the bell icon. Bye bye.